the off-market, on-market, but it's just having that respect. I mean, Emma, for example, in Perth, I mean, she's been buying property for 15 years.
Yeah.
So the network that she has, no individual can build that, right? So you can definitely buy your own property, but are you going to build that network in a hot market like Perth, where we bought 100 properties in the past year? That's cooling now. I feel like they've reached the peak of the market there. Now we're buying heavily in Melbourne, buying a lot in Brisbane, but maybe for the lower budgets. In some of these areas like Gladstone and Rockhampton to an extent as well. So it just depends what clients are looking for. And that's where, is it a cash flow objective? Is it a capital growth objective? Is it via the superannuation fund? So what is it we're trying to achieve is key to us. And then we put the team on the ground to start looking for it.
Yeah, so it's really like a unique solution to a unique problem that the client experiences, right? It's not just like we're trying to slap like a particular property we have stock.
Yeah.
We're really trying to search, okay, what's their budget? How much, what's the loan that they can get? And then based off the amount that they can borrow, we're now trying to search for that specific property that will help them in the current market. Right, not something that worked 10 years ago or might work 10 years later, like right now.
Yeah.
Amazing. I want to ask you, so like a lot of like this heated discussion in the property space around what sort of properties to buy. There's like high rise. You've invested in one high rise. I know in Melbourne that like it's never growing, for instance, right? Yeah. Like in Sydney, you can get lucky. But could you share a little bit what type of properties there are and what investors should be very aware of when they're investing in property?
Yeah, I mean, there's various, we have a slide actually in our sales deck that shows the different types of properties. So just from, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, double garage on a nice block of land.
Yeah.
Be that 400, 700 square meters of land. That's one type of property, probably 80% of what we do. Boring, but it works because land is the content that derives the capital growth. But, we might buy the odd apartment or townhouse for people. We can manufacture some growth by renovation or, floorboards, carpet, paint. We can kind of make some money that way, but high yield. So depending on the strategy, and maybe they don't have a big budget, so they can't afford a house, so we have to do that. We do splitter blocks. We buy larger blocks of parcels of land. We hold on to it for 5 or 10 years, and then we can go and do DAs and try to cut that up and sell it for our client. So these are all the strategies, higher risk, higher budgets. We're now launching a commercial property business as well. So we've been getting a lot of requests from our clients who have now bought 3 or 4 residential properties, or just a different stage of life, maybe getting closer to kids are finishing school, maybe in their late 40s to 50s, and now looking for something for yield for the future. So we're getting into that commercial space as well.